Once again, you've dialed up Bar Talk at its finest. Jersey Joe here, Eye in the Box over there from Vegas. And sometimes we decide what topics to do in this show. We never know what your reaction is going to be. Well, this one got the most answers ever. The question we asked is, what clothes store that you loved and it's now long gone do you miss and they would bring back? Which clothes stores do you wish would reopen? We get a ton of your awesome answers. Joel and I have ours as well to share, so let's get to it. Joel, what clothes store do you wish they'd bring back?
Blockbuster. I don't know if I would say I wish they brought it back. That might be too strong. But it's the closest answer I can give to that. And it's because there was something nostalgic about walking down the tape aisle or the DVD aisle or the video game aisle, whatever it was that you had specifically. But there was something really nostalgic about walking down, like looking at the graphic art and picking out what you thought you were going to eat. Popcorn too, and have a really good night watching.
The deal was you would rent those VHS tapes too, and then you would get it, and then always the person before you would forget to rewind it, hence the big please be kind rewind and get paid. You get nailed like a $5 fee or something like that. That was always the worst part of it. DVDs helped make that better. Well, what's my close store I wish I would come back? Well, Todd actually had this answer line with Jared. He says, I used to like Woolworths because when I was younger, because they had fish. That's my answer. Woolworths, you'd go in the back of the store and they'd have these 30 giant fish tanks. I'm like, Mom, I want to get fish. It's like, we're not getting any damn fish. So we'd never get the fish. And they also had an awesome lunch counter too. So you want to sit down, have a cheap burger or something. It was the end of the 5 and dime stores. So Woolworths. There was also a Pennsylvania counterpart called Murphy's, which I don't think you had in the West Coast.
Let's get to some of those fan comments. Fans.
You got it. You got a lot of them. So did yours make the list? Let's go. Kevin St. Marie says, Another Universe. Sam Goody, Suncoast, Borders, KB Toys, Walden Books, Warner Brothers, and B. Dalton Bookstores. Hey, now, Warner Brothers. Remember the Warner Brothers studio store? There was one of those in the World Trade Center when it going to collapse and destroyed. And there used to be a big chain that are now gone. So you could go in there I had a pair of shorts from Baywatch, a TV show that you could buy in there too. That store was great. Looney Tunes. Do you have those out west?
You're reminding me of Tower Records. Do you remember Tower Records? That place was pretty cool too.
Yeah, that's on people's list too. But Warner Bros. Studio Store, I don't remember seeing that in Vegas. That was a question.
I don't ever remember seeing it.
Anyhow, more of your comments I know because Anthony says KB Toys and the Spaceport Arcade. K in your book, Media Play. Christopher, Structure. Heather Skavang Bologna says Glossers. That is a local store to Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Shout out to back home. And Big Yankees fan, Joel, he agrees with you. He says Blockbuster as well. And you know what? Speaking about Blockbuster, my parents have Dish Network back home in Pennsylvania. I think Blockbuster still actually lives on Dish Network. I think that's what their rental service is. And if I remember somebody saying somewhere there is one Blockbuster video left somewhere out west. If there was a Blockbuster in Vegas, would you still go there right now? You would, right?
Not right now, but I would pay someone to go. No, I wouldn't do that. No.
In this day and age, you could probably go online and have there'd be an Uber, instead of Uber Eats, be Uber Video, have somebody run out and get the video for you. But on demand took care of all that. Let's get to more of your comments because Vamos Yankee says The Wiz. Greg Richard 28 says Sam Goody in Circuit City. And Eric Fresh says NRM Music, where I worked back in the day. Well, speaking of the internet, that's what definitely killed all the record stores. So you talk about Blockbuster Video. It was kind of cool too, going the music stores, The Wall was another one, and going through flipping through all the CDs and stuff and checking out then the new releases.
Yeah, another good example would be Hollywood Video. That was a good West Coast video chain, kind of like Blockbuster. But yeah, all those ones that have been eliminated with technology are very good answers. Malls, everything you find in a mall now is probably going to be a thing of the past in 10 years.
You're right. And you know what? I actually forgot about Hollywood Video. We had those a few here and there around here. They're gone now, but I forgot about that. They had a cool sign with the actual Hollywood sign, the little Klieg lights. That was pretty cool. Lots more of your comments. As Corey Lynn says, Walden Books. Joe Russin says Hills. It was where the toys are. Weaves 917 says Masons. I don't know that one. And Andy Nixon says, I was just in Southern Ohio and they had a real live operating Racks. I was speechless. Racks. They tried to go up against Arby's and Arby's destroyed them. I think there's 1 or 2 Racks left and they're only in Ohio. Arby's, you know how much I love my Arby's.
Yeah, Joe loves putting meat in his mouth.
Easy. I'm not your little puppy there, but That somehow we spun this off the food too. I think there's a few more food answers in this. Like Rougher Guitar, he says Gimbals, the old heart of New York. Now I barely remember Gimbals, but the store still exists now. It's Manhattan Mall. So the PATH train gets off in 33rd Street. J.C. Penney's is on the bottom. Gimbals is out west too, but I've actually had you through there. You've actually walked through the Manhattan Mall when you get off the PATH. You know what I'm talking about in New York City?
Yeah, I don't remember. We didn't stop at Gimbals. Like, it doesn't matter because we didn't stop there.
Well, you're in for learning. This is Value City. Hey, wait, Value City. Stop right there. Value City. It was a department store, but that's where actually I got to start like my hockey jerseys. Like I bought my first cheap jerseys there. They would, like when stores would have closeouts, they would buy them up and resell them at a cheaper rate. So I got like a bunch of old, like my Ducks jersey came from there. I got a Canucks jersey from there. So I actually can say Value City started my jersey collection.
Good for you and your boner for them.
More of your comments. John Durso says Sizzler. Well, that's a West Coast steakhouse. Todd also says, honestly, none I can think of. The closest would be Circuit City, but there's Best Buy now. Ooh, good point. My thoughts be geared more towards restaurants. First one that comes to mind is Chi-Chi's, but even so, there are so many good Mexican restaurants. Chi-Chi's, they're the ones they had like the really bad E. coli outbreak, killed a bunch of people, and eventually it killed the Mexican chain too. I think you might be able to buy their stuff in stores, but did you ever eat at a Chi-Chi's?
I did not, but that sounds fucking good. Like, if you're not taking a risk, you're not really getting the best food. So I would be definitely down to try it.
Their food was good. I mean, it had a really nice bar there, so it was almost like the Applebee's of Mexican. But when you kill lots of people because your food's not clean because you bought, I think it was chives or scallions or something from Mexico and it got everybody sick, well, the lawsuits alone will pretty much put you out of business. And Larry Mackey also says Chi-Chi's. He says Borders and Toys R Us. Simon says Service Merchandise. Mike F3025 says, Two Guys, Union location on Route 22 off the Parkway. I could walk there if necessary. They gave me December job one year. Good boss. And met a nice girl there that winter. But hang on. Alan's got the definitive answer of the show. Prepare yourself because what store does he miss? Peep World in Times Square, the adult store. Oh, he missed the days when Times Square was a lot more rough. And you'd save up all those quarters, not for laundry, but for those private viewing booths in the back. Peep World. Hey, there you go.
I'm glad that you crowned that the champion answer, Joe.
In all fairness, it is a store, and he's the only one that got put in for the porno. So there you go. You know what? It's bar talk, and we accept your opinions. So thanks everybody for sending in those great comments. Lots of them. Lots of fun here each and every week. So you click that like, subscribe button down below. Big fun on Jersey with the YouTube channel. 4 shows waiting for you, including the fine Brew here. Joel and I meet each and every week for bar talk, and we thank all of you for joining us as well. This is a good topic, don't you think?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like when you get these fun topics, and a lot of people have something to say about it.
2 guys in a bar talking about shopping. That's Jersey Joe, and I am here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.